top 6 all go through the 70% barrier, but it is still Denmark that is leading the way. Moving back again to another combination for the Netherlands. Next to go is Marieke van de Putten, riding here with Tos de Vletten's Titanium RS2. This is a 10-year-old gelding by Totalas, out of a Stenginet mare. Another combination that competed at the World Championships in Herning this year in the Grand Prix. They scored 71.118%. They made their 5-star debut back at Den Bosch in March of this year. We saw them in Stuttgart. This is their second outing on the Western European League. Their 11th place in the freestyle in Stuttgart came off the back of an 8th place finish in the Grand Prix. 72.239 that day. If they repeat that score, it would be good enough to put them into the top 3. Marieke and Torvetten's Titanium RS2.
Very straight centre line, a very good move off. And that's one thing the judges don't want to see, you know, halt, walk, trot. It has to be halt, trot, and a very positive transition out of the halt. Very nice expression through the forearm, good activity behind. And I always like watching this horse. He always looks so happy. You know, he's got such a spring in his step.
Yeah, a little bit of swish in the tail. But
expression there on the short side into the half pass, and you can just see there, you know, it's always good to sit and watch and actually look at, if you can try and see what the riders are doing with their body to prepare for the movement. You know, you can see there how she used her left leg to leg yield to the right to get ready for the half pass to the left. You know, these movements are hard enough. It's the job of the rider to make sure that they put the horse's body in the position needed to be able to perform it at the quality the way the judges want to see it.
compared to some, this combination, this horse just looks quite short in the neck a little bit through some of the movements.
It's just a little bit balanced, you know. And it's funny when people always say that, because it's like, you know, when you say someone looks quite short when they're 5 foot, you know, like he hasn't got a long neck, you know, so you can see that he's very open in the frame. He's got a very clear V, but you're not wrong. Yes, he does get too short, but if you look, he's only got a very short neck, so there's only so much that you can lengthen. So it is always a little bit difficult when they do have that form of conformation. We saw it a little bit earlier with a couple of the other horses as well. But what's good, as long as you can see that V there, that's very important. We never want to see that disappear. So
Really
I think
nice
that's one of the
piaffe.
yeah, that's the best piaffe we've seen today. I don't know what the judges think, but personally, that's one of the best piaffes I think we've seen today.
I don't think we need to look to the judges. We can just look to the screen at that point. It said it all.
You know, like, this is his horse's highlight, obviously. He's so secure in the piaffe passage. And it's so important, again, you know, those piaffes are double marks. So, you know, it's great when your horses are very good at it. Yeah, good over track again there in the extended walk. And you can clearly see how she's able to let, you know, the frame go. But like there, Gareth, you can even see with him stretching, that's as far as he can go. And even there, it's not still very long, is it?
No, I understand.
Good,
Now
steady.
coming back into the collected walk, setting up for the transition.
He's got a very good collective walk, so it makes his transition quite easy. Yeah, very nice. And again, she'll be getting him bending round the right leg and using her outside leg to turn him round. Yeah, super piaffe.
Finds it so easy.
Yeah, he does. Very rhythmical, clear diagonal pairs, lovely transition out, and you know that's when you know you really have adjustability within the piaffe, that you don't even notice the moment they've left it into the passage. Keep him with you, steady, good.
I mean, the mark on the screen at the moment, quite simply putting them on top of the performance so far, would be a huge personal best score as well. And there's a lot of riding still to come.
Coming into the 2-time changes. The horse skips every second stride. Very straight 2-time changes. Good. Mistake free. And it's always nice to have the extended canter here because it really helps you refresh the canter and refresh the horse again, just getting them a little bit more in front of your leg before you start coming and riding through the zigzags and the canter pirouettes.
Getting into those collective movements once again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like after all the tension, go and have a good stretch.
Yeah, exactly. Just wants to be a little bit careful here that the pole doesn't drop any more in the half pass. Very good positioning. Yeah, that was a very straight final flying change. Right, come on. Oh. I found myself on my breath there. They were very nice one-time changes.
Yeah, they were clear, they were clean.
Yeah. And you can clearly see the preparation there coming into the canter pirouette. If anything, he could just take a bit more time off her inside leg. Just careful he's not running onto that inside shoulder that way. Just see here how she's tickling him with her inside heel. That was better. You could just see there how he weighted more in the pirouette to the right.
And the longer and the more we go through this test, the tension in my mind is building, because if they can keep this mistake free, you can see on those scores it's ebb and flow.
Oh, no, just lost rhythm there in the extended trot. Come on. If he can do one more super piaffe at X, you know,
it could be enough.
Yeah. I mean, this is absolutely lovely to watch.
Their personal best 74.565 is one thing to be able to beat, but it's that score of 74.869 that is leading at the moment.
Come on.
Is this centre line going to be enough?
Very nice piaffe. Super transition. Look at that.
Surely that is plenty, without question. A horse, a rider that have given the best of piaffe and passage demonstrations we've seen here today. And the mark has gone over 75. Clearly a personal best performance. Clearly the best we've seen so far with the way they brought that final line together. And that mark, we saw it in the screen before it vanished, was just going up and up and up. Quite how high it gets, we're about to find out, but that had so much to enjoy. And despite that nervous moment towards the end where they just sort of lost the rhythm slightly in the extended, everything else really, really strong.
It really was. And you know, when you look at having a Grand Prix horse, you really want them to be good at the piaffe. And this was definitely this horse's highlight. It was really harmonious to watch, I have to say.
Well, of course, the piaffe just bringing so many marks to bear in a test.
Yeah, absolutely super.
Well, the crowd enjoyed it, we enjoyed it. Where is that final score? The leading score, 74.869. The new leading score, 70.